Subscribe now for exciting new videos. The Scandalous Confessions of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. Queen Elizabeth II, also known as Lilibet, had dreams beyond the expectations of her royal status. While her parents found amusement in her stubborn declaration of wanting to marry a farmer, they knew that her future held different plans. Growing up, she cherished horses and envisioned herself as the owner of a grand estate with a magnificent stable. However, as the daughter of the King of Great Britain, many of her dreams would have to be sacrificed. Indeed, young Elizabeth did not marry a farmer, but rather a naval cadet. The relationship between Queen Elizabeth II and her chosen consort, Prince Philip, underwent various stages of development. Their first encounter took place when Elizabeth was just 8 years old. At the wedding of Greek Princess Marina in Westminster Abbey, she was introduced to a lanky, skinny boy. Philip was 13 at the time and had already experienced a life devoid of domestic comfort and warmth. His parents had divorced, his father lived a life of philandering, and his mother was hospitalized with the diagnosis of paranoid schizophrenia. Philip found himself unwanted and was sent to live with distant relatives in the United Kingdom. Interestingly, Elizabeth and Philip were distantly related, both being great-great-grandchildren of Queen Victoria. However, during that initial meeting, they had no inkling that they would eventually become husband and wife. 2 years later, in 1939, the young princess embarked on a journey with her parents to the Royal Naval College. It was there that she encountered Philip once again and did not immediately recognize him. The awkward young boy had transformed into a tall, handsome young man, accentuated by his cadet uniform. The future British Queen realized then that he was the one. Soon, a photograph of Philip found its place in Elizabeth's room, and he began writing letters to her. However, Philip did not perceive their correspondence as anything more than friendship. He simply enjoyed conversing with the princess. The endearing girl in her pristine white dress proved to be an intelligent and engaging companion. Philip held deep respect and fondness for Lilibet, but knew deep down that he should not aspire for more than friendship. After all, he was not equal to the daughter of a king. Their relationship endured all trials. During World War II, Philip served in the British Navy, and whenever granted leave, he rushed to London to see Elizabeth. By 1943, he was celebrating Christmas with the royal family. Nonetheless, Elizabeth's parents harbored doubts. After all, Philip came from an impoverished family, and his sisters had married German officers. A marriage between Princess Elizabeth and Philip could have posed political complications. Other suitors were proposed to Elizabeth, but she had no interest in them. She insisted only Philip. In 1946, when her beloved made his proposal, her parents could only comply with the wishes of the young couple. For Philip to marry Elizabeth, he had to renounce his previous titles and change his religion. The wedding itself was modest, as post-war Britain was still recovering. However, on November 20th, 1947, the entire nation rejoiced, celebrating their future queen. Shortly after their wedding, Elizabeth and Philip embarked on their first official joint visit to Paris. Philip was forced to end his career in 1952 when the British monarch passed away. From then on, Queen Elizabeth II needed her spouse's assistance, and Philip wanted to be by her side always. For Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Philip became more than just a husband. He was a loyal companion, a best friend, a pillar of support, and a reliable shoulder to lean on. They spent 73 years together in marriage. Their union was often referred to as a real-life fairy tale, but we all know that no family is perfect, devoid of problems and disagreements. However, Elizabeth and Philip showed through their example that all difficulties can be overcome by remembering that love and respect are the cornerstones of a family. What do you think about the extraordinary relationship between Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more captivating content.